you want to discuss the new band the best, the hottest band in the world, Sabbath!
Hey, Schmack-a-ma-god, my friends, Joseph Manella. He wanted me to put the first Rainbow album, Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow, versus Black Sabbath with Dehumanizer. Both are awesome albums. Which one do I like more? I'm going to have to go with Dehumanizer. I like that one more. Now, unlike the other two Rainbow albums, well, no, that's not true. I don't like Do You Close Your Eyes on Rising. But I love everything on Long Live Rock and Roll. I don't love everything on this. And I am going to say something very controversial later. A very popular song on this album, I'm not a fan of. Now, it took me decades to realize I wasn't a fan of it because it's such a popular Rainbow song and I love Rainbow so much that I would like, yeah, but you know what? I'm old enough to say, you know what? No, I don't like that song. And I'll tell you what song that is when we get to it. All right, so we start with Man on the Silver Mountain versus Computer God. I would give it to Man on the Silver Mountain if it was the on-stage version. Because it's night and day. It's weird how Blackmore left Deep Purple because they got so funky. Man on the Silver Mountain, that studio version is a little funky. Sounds like it could have fit right on Stormbringer if you ask me. I'm going with Computer God. What a song, man. It's got all the killer elements of Sabbath with Dio, but this one is kind of like, you know how Dio and Sabbath, like, you have the songs like Children of the Sea, Sign of the Southern Cross, and Falling Off the Edge of the World that starts slow, mellow, that gets heavy. Where this one, it starts heavy, and then in the middle there's this beautiful mellow section. Oh my God, what a song. I absolutely love Computer God. It wins. All right, next. Self-Portrait versus After All the Dead. I love After All the Dead, but Self-Portrait wins. Self-Portrait is a criminally underrated Rainbow song, if you ask me. Like the one I was telling you earlier, which I'll mention later, the popular one that I'm like, whatever. Self-Portrait's a million times better. It doesn't get talked about, not even half as much. But then again, Self-Portrait wasn't really played live, where this other song's always been played live with the Dio. But yeah, I'm giving that one to Self-Portrait. Paint me a picture and hang it on the wall. I love After All the Dead, by the way. But no. That one. Great Rainbow song. One of my favorite Rainbow songs. Alright, next. Black Sheep of the Family versus TV Crime. Easily TV Crime. I don't like Black Sheep of the Family at all. At all. It's just not a good song to my ears. There's a couple other ones coming up, man, that I don't like. But TV Crimes rips. Great song. Heavy, fast, killer. Love it. All right, next. Catch the Rainbow versus Letters from Earth. Letters from Earth is awesome. I love it. You know, for those that didn't see the episode I did on Almost Human Live, we have a really cool dude called Ritchie. He toured with Black Sabbath. You know, he drove the trucks and stuff. And he told me when he met Dio, he told Dio, you know, the alternative version of Letters from Earth. And Dio was like, there's no alternative version. There is. I got it. And it was later released on oh, by the way, that's AI. You know, I'm not really impressed with AI, to tell you the truth. Except when it comes to the AI the crackheads in the Almost Human Laboratory make. They're fascinating to me. That's the only AI that matters. But yeah, Letters from Earth is awesome. I like the alternative version as well. Catch the Rainbow. That's the song, man. It's the popular one. I don't like it. I think it's boring. Yes, Dio sings well. Blackmore sings well. But as a song, I don't care for it at all. At all. And forever, I was like, yeah, Catch the Rainbow, cool. No, and now it's not cool anymore. Not to me. Anyway, let's pick a random album, shall we? Let's go right here. Hey. Yeah. Iced Earth, Night of the Storm Rider. Love this shit, man. I love me some Iced Earth. I know John Schaefer got in big trouble and now he doesn't really want to do anything. He said, you know, hey, when I do, I look forward to seeing whatever John Schaefer does again. Because I'm a fan. I kept up with John Schaefer. I'm not going to talk about his political bullshit because I'm not into political bullshit. You know, I love bands that lean to the left. I love bands that lean to the right. I don't give a fuck of their political beliefs. I just like their music. And when I listen to this, I raise my hand in the air with a fist, right? And I go like that. Many times I go like this. This is awesome. What a great pick. Awesome pick. Night of the Storm Rider. Iced Earth, baby. All right, let's continue. Next, Snake Charmer versus Master of Insanity. Now, it is going to be controversial too. I'm not a fan of Master of Insanity. That one, it was played live on the Master, and you know, there's many people that love that song. I see a lot of people love it. I see a lot of people say that's their favorite off the album. I'm not a fan, and I know it's a song that was in the Geezer Butler band that he brought to Sabbath, but I'm not a fan. I'm just not. I love Snake Charmer. I mean, it's not a great song, but it's a good song. It's good enough. And it buries Master of Insanity, if you ask me. All right, next. The Temple of the King versus Time Machine. I don't like Time Machine. I'll tell you, man. I bought the Wayne's World CD. This is before the internet where we could hear shit. I knew the Wayne World CD had the Black Sabbath song with Dio, because I read Dio's back. And they're going to debut their song on the Wayne's World soundtrack. And I bought the soundtrack just for that song. And I was so disappointed. I was like, I remember first listen, I thought, no, sorry. It isn't grabbing me. I'm not a fan of Time Machine. What's it going against? Oh, I would say it's the best song on the album, Temple of the King. My favorite, Temple of the King. What a beautiful, beautiful. One day in the year of the fox came a time remembered well. Come on. What a song. Easy win. All right, next. If you don't like rock and roll versus Sins of the Father. Sins of the Father easily wins because if you don't like rock and roll sucks. I don't like if you don't like rock and roll. That's right. I like rock and roll. I just don't like a song called If You Don't Like Rock and Roll. No. I don't like you song. That one, Sins of the Father, an easy win. All right, next. Oh, by the way, I can't. Is it Buried Alive, the last song? I can't put it against nothing because Rainbow runs out. But anyway, next is 16th Century Greensleeves versus Too Late. You know, I'm giving it to 16th Century Greensleeve because it is a better song. But my God, do I love Too Late. I love that song. It's like the mellow one, and Dio singing so awesome. What a great, great song. But it loses. I'm giving that to Rainbow. All right, now we end it with Still I'm Sad which is instrumental on Yardbirds, but on stage has vocals. It's all right. It's not bad. I like the drumming and the cowbell. It's not bad. But it's going against I. I, to me, is the greatest Black Sabbath song with Dio. My favorite Black Sabbath album with Dio is Heaven and Hell, then Mob Rules, then Dehumanizer. But as far as a song goes, I is the best song on any of those albums, if you ask me. But anyway, Joseph, this here's the final score. Right on there. That was pretty damn close. They're both solid albums, but they both have their parts that I don't like. But I know a lot of people don't think like me, and I like hearing different opinions. So please leave it in the comments below what you feel about these two albums. And thank you so much, Joseph, and everybody watching. Joseph, you rule. I don't say it enough, but you rule. All right? You rule. I know that. You know that. Everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody out there, please, if you like donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. I write down songs now on here. I do on my thing, so I can say a song at the end. Because I think of songs to mention that are kick-ass songs that you should listen to. So first, stay frosty, then listen to the ZZ Top song, Heard It on the X, and smack 'em a gob!